You know, think about today. So few Americans, as they grow up, even begin to think about serving in the military. And I remember every time over the years I've talked about why I believe there should be mandatory national service for people at 18 years old, that people should be required to serve in the U.S. military for 2 years or serve in some other civil kind of capacity for 2 years to serve the nation. Have I gotten blowback like you cannot imagine every time I've said that? But I feel like one of the things we're missing right now from America is this common purpose, this common thing about what we're all about and learning about other people, which anybody who's ever served in the military knows. And I've had the privilege of having served, and I'm retired now, but in the State Guard for 21 years, 2 months, and how much I learned from my fellow soldiers, about their lives, about people from completely different walks of life. We really don't get exposed like that anymore, and we don't do sacrifice widespread for our country. So I've said it. I've said it. The day before Veterans Day. And I want to tell you, if you are a veteran, or you know someone who is in your family or friends, that we have just updated, as we do every fall, our veterans guide, our military guide for active duty personnel and others. But I want to say something to you. If you are done with your time in the military, you have a scam target on you like you cannot imagine. When you are going from the kind of closed environment of military culture and you're going out looking for a job as a civilian. And if you entered the military out of high school, out of some trade school or out of college, and you've been in the military any number of years, you're disconnected so much from how things work in the civilian world. And there are so many scams specifically targeting people ending their enlistment period or ending their service in the military, retiring from it when you're looking for a job. So be really, really careful with training opportunities. A lot of scammy kind of schools will try to get you to sign up and sign over your benefits for a program that's not very good. You really need to take your time when you're looking at any training opportunity to know it's on the up and up. And my default is for you to look at community colleges and state-supported technical colleges is where you first look for that bridge training for the field that you think you want to go into as a civilian. In addition, when you're looking for jobs, know that something that, in the military, things are just straight up. This is how it works. This is what you do. This is the procedure. It isn't like that at all when you're looking for a job as a civilian. There are so many scams. A lot of them are simple. They're just trying to get your personal information to engage in some form of identity theft, steal money from your checking account, get a hold of your credit card numbers, or being able, by obtaining falsely your social security number, pretending to be an employer, engaging in identity theft. So not everybody out there is a scamster. Not everything out there is crooked. But you've got to not take things at face value when you're looking for a job, having come out of that controlled environment you were in the military. And again, plain and simple, thank you so much for your service to this great country. And Krista?
And I think we have, our guide is very helpful at Clark.com. We try to provide information for veterans on how to save, on benefits available.
And current service members. It's really, really important to me. It was important to me before I served, because I come from a family of military tradition, and person after person served in the military. And I'm from an immigrant family, but as soon as my family got here, served in World War I, Korea, Vietnam, and, desert. I forget all the deserty, when Desert Storm, Desert Shield, all that. So, I mean, this is something that in my family we do, and so it's something I'm aware of. But so many families, there is nobody in the family line in recent generations that has served or will serve in the military.
It's all voluntary now.
Right.
Yeah.